South Africa about a month ago and looking at Table Mountain and pinching myself and thinking, how did this young black kid from Stradbroke Island, you know, used to run around the mangroves barefoot, riding on horses, you know, so how did this young black kid end up here? How did I end up here? Well, I guess the reason is because I decided to become a teacher.
Teaching is a great profession. I'd encourage anyone that has got patience that this is something that they should consider. I'm working in the area that I grew up in, but it's always good to give something back and to, you know, to educate kids.
I think I had great role models, parents as great role models. I had a great teacher. They inspired me. I love learning. That's what I get out of learning and helping other people to learn.
I wanted to be a teacher was because my dad probably had quite an influence on me. He was a teacher himself, and I also want to be a role model. I want to make a difference in people's lives, in children's lives. I want to inspire.
I quite often found myself in SOS classes, in history classes, where Aboriginal perspectives, when we're talking about Australia history, Aboriginal perspectives only made up 2% of the curriculum. Now, I was very, very disappointed, and after thinking about it for some time, I figured that why not become a teacher myself to truly affect change, but also to be a positive role model for Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples.
My own family, my parents' education experience was very limited. Both of them were forced to leave school when they were in Year 7 and go to work. And every opportunity was given to me from my family to follow my dream.
I believe Aboriginal people are naturally born teachers. We learn from a very age to pick things up quite easily through visual aids, and I've had very good role models and teachers along the way in my schooling, and I thought I could do that easily enough, and something that I've enjoyed so far.
Well, the communities need to make sacrifices and put their children's needs before their wants. They also need to place an emphasis on preschool. Never before has this been more critical to ensure that our Aboriginal children do start their schooling on a level playing field, and this flows on through their schooling career.
We use the term, we're not crossing our fingers anymore and just hoping for the very best. We're going to make sure that whether it's the university, whether it's the school or whether it's our community is expected to do in terms of the responsibilities to support our young people, that we're actually doing that. And we're accounting to someone to doing that. So we account to our community and we account to our agency as well.
We all know that with a good education there's more chance of you getting a better job later on in life, so the encouragement they can get from a very young age is very, very important, and that needs to be done.
As parents, we can support our kids more at school, to stay at school as positive role models, and to show them that it is possible to do anything in their life and to have high expectations.
Universities, firstly, should not only be concentrating on Year 10, 11s and 12s, which they seem to generally do, and maybe getting kids at the start of high school to come into university, have a look around and plant a seed in their heads that maybe this is something that they want to take up later in life. For example, university come out to speak to our students, and originally it was just going to be 10, 11 and 12, and I suggested that they come and speak to the Year 8s and 9s as well, and Tamara's one of our Year 8s, and that question was posed to all of them, who wants to go to university? And out of about 15 students, only 2 of them, of the Year 8s and 9s, put their hand up, and Samara was one of them. But we need to get to a lot more of them at an early stage, but that just shows what can be done. She's keen to get to university, whether it to be a lawyer or a teacher. But you know, if we plant the seeds now, it's something for her to aim to achieve. And
also offering some support to parents. It's too easy for our department to say, well, parents should be doing this and parents should be doing that. But I think we've got to be able to put some support in place to encourage parents to have the confidence to have some conversations with their children, encourage parents to visit the universities when we take our students away as well, and that it becomes a family event supporting that student.
There needs to be stuff going on throughout a degree to make sure that people are able to succeed during their studies. When I was at university, I took advantage of the ITAS scheme, so I was given support throughout my whole degree.
Ensuring that the school setting is culturally appropriate, and I'm not talking about painting the hallways with Aboriginal paintings, I'm merely talking about an acceptance by school communities of Aboriginal perspectives and knowing that it will take some time to improve our outcomes and that educators are pivotal in this process.
Offering and supporting beginning teachers with a really effective induction program that they would work with me in developing, so that it was